and gentlemen, welcome to Team Lawrence. I'm your host, Pat Brock, the Public Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools. And ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We are here for the Raider Brigade Band Camp. I'm telling you, they get put through the ringer to make sure that everything is what it needs to be when it comes for Friday Night Lights. And we've got Band Director Richard Horn with us. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Here we go again.
Here we are again.
Oh my gosh. Talk to us, Mr. Horn. First of all, just kind of share with us how your last season went and the transitions that you've gone through. You've had some losses, and now you're bringing them back together. Talk to us about it.
Well, just like every other program, every other organization, you know, we have periods where we have, you know, more older kids.
Right.
And this is the pendulum swing. So
Right.
now we've got a lot of young kids in the band. A good chunk, more than half of our group is freshmen and sophomores.
Oh my. So you've had quite a transition from this past class of 2024. How many did you lose?
Oh, we lost about 30 or 40 kids.
Mr. Horn. And so as a director, I mean, you know, we've got our feeder program. So you all are working with them at a young age. And so you're kind of bringing them on up. And of course, and when you have your different things where you're together, how has that really helped you in building the caliber that you have, even with the young squad?
Well, you know, even still strange to even think about it, but you know, whenever COVID happened, you know, a lot of kids went virtual, went homeschooling, so you know, we ended up, you know, our numbers kind of decreased. But then in the years after, recruiting, you know, our numbers weren't as much as they have been. I am happy to say that this last year, we are, you know, our recruiting numbers have returned to you know, the pre-pandemic levels. Right. You know, we've got about 100 kids in sixth grade band this upcoming year.
Wow.
So yeah, that's impressive, and we're happy about that. But you know, the quality of kids that we have right now, I mean, just because the numbers might not be what they once were, the quality has not decreased. These kids are they're amazing.
The standard is still
the
there.
standard is still there. Absolutely.
So how many do you have this year, you know, total with your band?
Total 154.
154. And now, you know, I always get so excited about the theme. Talk to us about this year's theme. What can we expect from the Brigade?
Our show is titled Raider State of Mind, and it's almost like a Southern tour, you know, if you will. We begin with the Tennessee Waltz, and then we go to Sweet Home, Alabama. Carry On, Wayward Son is, and the kids are doing a great job with these three. That's our first show. Then we're going to be tacking on a little New Orleans jazz flavor. Has a nice little upfront Dixieland jazz band. And then we are going to go to Country Roads, Take Me Home. And then we're going to wrap it back up with the tag for Georgia on My Mind.
You know what, Mr. Horn, what's cool about that, of course, I know all of these songs.
Well, good. That's what we hope for.
But also, like, these kids, like, they're a different generation. And so some of them, are they learning this for the first time?
Well, some of them know. I mean, it's funny. It's like all 80s music is quite popular amongst teenagers, it seems, which is good for me because it's easy to pick music. But yeah, some of them are getting exposed to it. I mean, most people don't know the Tennessee Waltz, but everything else, I think, for the most part, everybody knows.
And so what have you been working on during this band camp? Because, like, I know you have different sections come together, and then, you know, you're doing your, you know, everything outside. And then what has this camp been like for you all?
I'm sorry. It's been a march on fundamentals, basically, with it being such a younger group. You know, we've kind of had to slow down a little bit just to make sure that everybody is on the same page. And, you know, we've been progressing along very well. Just today, we were able to get our entire opener on the field. It was the first day we were setting drill, and they picked it up like that.
Just like that.
Just like that, because of all the time that we spent on the fundamentals.
I love that. You know, fundamentals are key. Whatever sport it is, fundamentals, when you get those fundamentals down pat, all the other stuff will just kind of fall in line. Have you seen that?
Absolutely. If you glaze over that, then what we did today would have taken 3 or 4 days. Yeah. But they did it in an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
4 charts that they set that quick.
That's amazing. And so, you know, what people don't realize is what all goes into, you know, they see the Brigade out there on the field. They see them performing. They're videotaping. They're taking pictures. They're judging. how, how much goes into, for one, even finding the genre or theme for the year and getting that music. And then, of course, you're having to have the students have to audition for these leadership roles. How rigorous is that?
Well, in terms of the halftime show, this was actually my second show for the year. I had designed a different one, and I liked it, but for whatever reason, one day towards the end of May, I just started sitting down and I was writing out songs and writing out titles, and I was thinking, you know what, I think I'm writing a show, and then I went with that. What I did at the end of May, even though I'd already had a show sort of kind of lined and fleshed out. Right. But this happened so fast, and it just all kind of fell together. I was thinking it was like it was meant to be. So
Fate.
So we went. I decided to go with that. So it's been an interesting process.
And people that are out for Friday Night Lights, when they're there for the band, you all do other things throughout the year.
Oh, yes.
What do you have planned for your season?
Oh, we still have our mass band Patriotic, the big show that we have with all the middle school, the little kids. And of course we're involved heavily in the community with parades, and we have Christmas performances, concerts, small groups, jazz band. We're always going.
Always going. And this is, how many years have you been in this position?
Wow.
And how has it been going for you?
It's been going great. This is my 15th year at West Lawrence, 15th season, but 7th year as head director.
Look at that. You and I have been here before, haven't we?
Many times.
And Mr. Horn, in the position that you're in, I know there's a lot of pressure involved to where you have such a strong support system and you have such strong parents' opinions about how do you balance all of that? Because you still got to stay in your zone with everything that you have to deal with.
Well, it's actually, working here is a joy. It really is, from the kids to the parents to the fellow, staff members. Yeah. The parents, the band booster organization, they handle so much stuff for us and help us out. I work with great staff members like Ms. Higgs and Mr. Rogowski. Right. Every day it's fun. We have laughs, we share jokes, and then we get to work. Sure. The kids are great. They come in here with the enthusiasm, ready to learn. I can't brag on everything and everybody enough. It's just it's a wonderful place to work, and I'm very grateful.
And we love that, and it's like, so here it is. You've been at this for quite some time. You're enjoying every minute of it?
Almost every minute. There are some days where we get some curveballs, but you just roll with it, you adapt, and you overcome. And
what I too love is your involvement in the community. Getting to see our bands in the parade and seeing those kids, and I get so inspired by it. Like, I love that part of, that part of, the appeasement and making sure that the stakeholders, our community members, are seeing the works of the labor here.
Well, it's very important for the kids to be out in the community, to be seen, and in a way for the community to see them, and also another way for the kids to see the community. There's a certain reciprocity there. For sure. And hopefully that will be in their minds as they go out and become civic leaders, whether here or wherever they end up. They'll be a part of the community, because that's really what it's all about.
That's what it's about.
It's about community.
It is. What do you want to say to the Raider family out there, because they have such a sense of expectation getting ready for this new season?
Just to thank you very much for your support, and cheer loud on Friday nights for the football players, cheerleaders, band, every student that's involved, and let's just unite as Raider Nation.
For sure. All right, so listen, we're about to meet some of your leaders, and just let them share with us a little bit about their experience as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Horn, for all you do for these young people, how you pour all of your everything into these kids, and really, just seeing them, the manifestation of all that hard work come to pass out there on that field.
Yes, thank you very much for coming in and talking with us. And, we look forward to anytime you're in the band room.
I love that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. This right here is Richard Horn, the band director for the Raider Brigade.
We invite y'all to come down to Holy Smokes Barbecue, Dublin's fresh everyday barbecue source. 1100 Hillcrest Parkway, 272 Ribs. You can place your orders online, dublinbbq.com. We're all about faith, family, and friends. And remember, life's too short to eat bad barbecue. We're so thankful for you, Dublin. You guys have been so good to us, and we just want to invite you guys just to come on and experience what we think good barbecue is.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank, big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the drum majors here with the Raider Brigade, all a part of this Raider state of mind. How you doing, fellas?
Pretty good, ma'am.
Listen, talk to us a little bit about yourselves, okay? We want to know who you are, your family. Talk to us about your experience as a musician and what it took and what it means for you now to be one of the drum majors for the Raider Brigade.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, I'm Ryan Jackson. I've been in the Raider Brigade for about 3 years. This is my 3rd year. Well, I was in the middle school band, but I actually moved here in 6th grade, the COVID year. So I didn't really get much experience that year. Right. So I came in 7th grade pretty unprepared, but with help with my directors, Mr. Horn, Miss Higgs was Trowell, but Miss Higgs now, and Mr. Rogowski, they helped me become a better musician and be more confident in my playing abilities. But when it came to this year's tryouts, I thought, being the face of something as more prestigious of an organization as the Raider Brigade, I just thought it was a really great opportunity, so I jumped on it. But I don't have any musicians in my family per se, but they were all in the band at one point. They didn't really stick it out, but I just thought I'd be the one to stick it out.
Look at you. You're the trailblazer here, Ryan. So what instrument or instruments do you play?
I played the trombone, but yeah, I just played the trombone. I don't want to carry on.
Yeah, no. And so here it is, Ryan. Now you came in during the COVID year. You've really been working hard. Now, did you always have aspirations to be a drum major? has this always been something you wanted to accomplish?
Well, I didn't know exactly what a drum major was until my freshman year. Yeah. But with their drum majors that year, Justin Rozier, Sims Alligood, Becca McCord, they really inspired me. I tried out last year. Well, I didn't try out, but I was practicing then. Yeah. I wanted to make sure I could get it.
You wanted to make sure you were strong enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this right here, this is a very prestigious, position to be in. All eyes are on you, yes, and you've got your peers that are looking up to you. Yeah. And now here it is. You're ready for it, Red?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're going to turn to my right. How are you, sir? Talk to us a little bit.
I'm pretty good. My name is Eric Whitley. I've been in the Raider Brigade for 4 years. This is my senior year.
What instruments do you play, Eric?
I play the baritone and the guitar, and I'm learning the saxophone right now.
And now here it is, your senior year.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are one of the drum majors. How does that feel for you, Eric?
It feels really great, and it's been a great experience trying to learn from Ryan and Mr. Horn to get better.
And for you, being a part of the Raider Brigade, the different instruments that you play, you know how this well-oiled machine goes. You've seen a lot of your, previous counterparts in this position. You know what that means. You know how important your role is. How did you prepare to even try out for drum major, and what was this experience like for you?
The main way I prepared was I just went to my previous drum majors, Alden and Ethan. They really helped me to get better and perfect my craft.
For sure. Yes. So here it is, this band, the all-encompassing band camp. Now, I know that you all look forward to it and dread it all at the same time, because this is that, the time of the season where you're really preparing for the season. And so how has the camp been going for you, and what things have you all been working on?
Well, I don't know if the camera could pick up, but sweat is dripping from my face right now. It is so hot outside. But with us and the other leadership and the directors, we're pushing our band to be as best as we can.
And this weather, for one, is not for the faint of hearts, right? So you all have to, make sure you're staying hydrated, because you've got to make sure that you are on top of your game. And so for you, your senior year, this is your last band camp for West Lawrence. Did you just say finally?
Yes.
So just doing an after-action review on this, how have the band camps been for you?
This is probably the lightest one for me, to be honest. It was really hot last year. Yeah. Oh my gosh! But this year, especially not having to march through it, I've been pretty fine with it.
Oh yeah, you've been sliding on through here. Yeah. And when you think about when you get your sheet music, when you find out what your theme is, right? What have you all been working on? Because as the the drum majors, your role is a little bit different this year, and that you've got a lot of young ones looking up to you. So how has that been for you?
Well, like you said, we are very unexperienced, but with the preparation that we put in, the section leaders helping our younglings get up to standard, it's been great,
Yeah.
But with the theme we got going on, there's a lot of solos, but there's also a lot of synchronization parts. We got to look out in the crowd. We got to look at those freshmen, bring them all together, and make sure they're all playing, together.
And from the stands, looking at you all, that's the highlight. I'm trying to tell you, Friday Night Lights, you got people that come just for the band. I'm just keeping it real. You got the ones that are the avid, Raider fans, but then you also have your entourage. You've got those people that are there supporting you, your family. How does that feel for you on Friday Night Lights when you have, everyone out there looking at you? You got your support system. What is that like for you?
It's really eye-opening. I love to just see everyone. I just love to see everyone. I don't know.
You just love everyone looking at you. Here we are. And so what message do you want to give out there to the Raider family, Raider Nation, because we're looking forward to a great season, football-wise, as well as the band. What message do you want to give to them out there?
You're talking about the parents and
to the parents, to the fans, the ones that are coming to support you.
Look out, we're going to play the best we can, and we're just going to put on a show.
For sure. And what do you want to say to the Raider Brigade?
I want to say...
You got it, Eric. Come on. You're in that position now to where you're going to be asked questions like that. There's going to be a lot that's going to be required of you in the position. So you got it. Take it easy.
So what do I want to say to the Raider Brigade, my underclassmen?
That's correct.
Yes, I want them to be ready to play out and...
Just be ready, right?
Yeah.
You be ready. Okay, you be ready. You be ready. We're proud of you both. Congratulations. We know that it's not an easy task that you have, but it's also one that comes with a lot of responsibility, but you wouldn't be in the positions that you are if you could not handle it. Okay? Nice to see you. Good chatting with you, Red, Ryan, and Eric. Thank you both. Ladies and gentlemen, these two are the drum majors for the Raider Brigade.
Since 1916, Gravely has been designed, engineered, and made right here in the USA. Whether you prefer gas or electric, every Gravely has been forged with the commercial landscaper in mind. So they're not only built to last, but to also keep you riding comfortably from dawn to dusk. So ask yourself, are you ready to graduate to a Gravely? Visit your local Gravely dealer today.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line dealer for Gravely Lawnmower sales and service.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound-guided injections now and physical therapy and just a little bit better space, so hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
Girl power is truly strong here at West Lawrence High School with this Raider Brigade. We've got two more leaders here that are going to share with you all about themselves. Are you ready, Krisha?
Yeah.
All right, talk to us, darling.
I'm Krisha. My parents are Charlie and Monica Patel, and I play tuba.
And so how long have you been a musician, and did you come in from like middle school or elementary playing? Or?
I've been playing since 5th grade, so.
And how have you progressed as a musician through those years?
I've gained a lot of confidence by just the increasing difficulty of the music and just me growing in general.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think I've gained so much more confidence because I play louder than I did 4 years ago.
For sure. And talk to us about this leadership role that you have now.
Well, I am the brass second lieutenant, and what I do is I basically make sure everybody comes to band camp, keep attendance, keep records of everybody that comes. If they're not here, if they're tardy, you know, all of the.
You are basically the brigade police.
Yeah.
You are the police of this. And so band camp, you know, you guys usually you look forward to it, but at the same time you dread it at the same of like all of the stuff that requires. And so for you as a senior, does it feel differently for you this year?
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm happy it's my last year because band camp is hot. And so, you know, I'm sad because I'll have to leave my friends and like just the band in general.
For sure. Ava Sangster,
Yes,
I cannot
ma'am.
believe this is your senior year.
Me neither.
Oh my gosh. Talk to us about you, your family, and your experience as a musician, what you play, and what all this means for you.
Hi, my name is Ava Sangster. I am the daughter of Josh and Candy Sangster, specifically the photographer that you see in your face all the time. That would be my mother. I have a sister, Zoe Sangster, and I am the brass captain of the Raider Brigade.
Oh my gosh. How does all this feel for you, Ava? I mean, your senior year, bittersweet, right? And it's like when you first started off as a musician, tell us about how your transition has been and what it feels like for you now, your last band camp and then a leadership role.
Yes, ma'am. I'm definitely excited that it's my last. Band camp is not for the weak. It's very hot and tiring, but it is also good because it's kind of a family. But I have been in band since 5th grade, so 8 years now, and I play the trumpet.
And you know, when you think about the hard work that goes into everything that you all do, the many years you have really been out there on the fields, and you do all of this hard work, all of this behind the scenes, so that when you go out there on that field, people in the stands are looking for perfection, you know. And so when you think about all of this, what is the most amazing thing about what you do?
I would say especially like helping any underclassmen, I think is a big thing for me, because I was that underclassman once who needed that help.
Yeah.
And I mean, a highlight for any football game, I think, is the adrenaline that you get on the field. I mean, that's what, for me especially, keeps me going through the whole show, because, I mean, having a trumpet up for 10 minutes straight is not it.
Like, it's not for the faint of
It's
heart.
not.
It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And so for you, as a leader, okay, what do you love most about being a part of the Raider Brigade?
Well, I like teaching other underclassmen because they're coming into positions and places that they've never been pushed this far.
Yeah.
They're being pushed past their limits. So it's just important to see their perspective and help them like through that way.
For sure. So being leaders now, are you natural born leaders, or is this something you had to grow into?
I mean, my mom and daddy have always told me that I was kind of a leader and kind of hard-headed in that area. But I think I've also had to learn kind of what a leader is, and it's not all about yourself all the time.
And you know, for sure. And it's like when you're leaders of your peers, you know, people that you've been in the trenches with, and now here it is in your positions, you know, that relationship takes a little bit of a shift because you need them to be able to listen to you and respect when you say, hey, let's get it in line. Has that been an easy adjustment?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like they'll still treat you like your friends, but like you have to
You have to separate between your friends and your job.
Yeah, you got to have that line of demarcation. You know, I'm laughing, I'm playing, I'm talking right here, but okay.
Let's get serious and
Yeah,
get to work.
it's time to go to work. So you all excited about this season?
I am definitely excited.
And you know, as seniors, this is bittersweet too for you both, isn't it?
It really is.
All right, what do you want to say to the Raider Brigade? What do you want to say to your peers? Because we're all looking forward to a great season. I know that you all are. All of your hard work is going to be culminating when you all are out there on the field. What message you want to give to the Raider Brigade?
I just want to say, just keep working hard so we can put on an amazing show, like always.
What do you want to say to your fans, your fan club, your support system, the people out there in those stands that come out every week to support you all?
First off, thank you, because, I mean, you're coming out in the heat. But, I mean, I can't wait for you to hear this year's show.
I know. And listen, girls, we're so proud of you. Having seen you all from, growing up and seeing where you are now, I know your parents are, like, overjoyed. I already know how your mama gonna be, baby.
I'm the baby.
You the baby. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a rough year. Yes, but at the same time, so very proud to see how you girls have blossomed into the leaders that you are today. And we cannot wait to see you do your thing. All right, this is Krisha, and this is Ava, ladies and gentlemen.
When someone says the word bank, what comes to mind? For most folks, it's probably money or loans. Maybe it's vaults and safe deposit boxes or big wooden desk. The problem is, these are all just things, and a bank is not a collection of things. A bank is a collection of stories. Stories of friendship and family, of community and fellowship. But what makes a story a good one? At Morris Bank, we see stories unfold every day. And for us, a story is good when there's someone to root for, to celebrate their wins, and to walk with them through their setbacks. What I mean is, a good story needs a hero. Like when after years of saving and months of searching, a young couple finds the perfect place to start their family. Or when a cornerstone of the community, after years of success, decides that it's time to expand their reach and to grow into the future. Since 1954, we've been witness to the story of Middle and South Georgia, turning a new page with every goal accomplished and dream secured. If you've been around long enough, you've heard one of us say, it pays to bank blue. Why? Well, if we've learned anything through all those years, it's that the hero of our story is you. Every win, every celebration, every home bought, every business open, every dream secured has been your story. We've just had a front row seat, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
All right, we've got two more great leaders here. We've got Lizzie to my left, and we've got Chris to my right. Lizzie, we're going to start with you, darling. Tell us all about you, your family, and talk to us about your experience as a musician. Like, what instruments do you play, and how long you've been on this train?
Okay, cool. So my parents are Mindy and Chris, and they are both singers, actually, so music's kind of in the family. And I've been playing in the band since 5th grade. I play alto sax and bari sax. I do all the things in here. And with being first lieutenant, it's kind of like I just take care of the uniforms, make sure everybody's got what they need, as well as music, especially for like the new people, and kind of just like make sure everyone has what they need when it comes to like the inside stuff.
For sure.
So I'm kind of like a captain for inside.
Now, Lizzie, are you very organized? Because surely you've got to be organized to be able to be in this position. Are you having to work on it?
Probably having to work on it. I'd like to say I'm at least a little organized, because I mean, I can get it done.
Yeah.
And
so here, your brother's a musician as well. Now, your mom and dad are singers. Do you sing too?
Kind of, but I'm in the band, so I feel like that explains it.
I love that, Lizzie. And so here it is, another season. What are you most excited about?
Probably just like, we all have a really big bonding moment when we're all during band camp and all during the marching season, and that's kind of what I look forward to the most. Yeah. Because halftime shows are cool and all, but it's really hot and I'm really tired after it. Yeah. But like the rides back home, everybody's just napping or like talking, like it's a really nice moment for me because I just love being around people.
So all of this that you go through during band camp, getting prepared for the season, it's all worth it in the end. All right, very good. Chris, hey, son, you've been waiting patiently for us over here. Tell us about you and your family and talk to us about what you do here with the Raider Brigade.
Well, I'm Chris Johnson, and my mom's Ashley Kidd, and my dad's Kevin.
So what is your job title here, Chris? What's your job title?
A second lieutenant.
Second lieutenant. And so what instruments do you play?
I played clarinet, but I also try to learn oboe.
And so here it is. Now, did you guys have to like audition or try out for these positions?
Yes, sir.
Was it hard, or I mean, how did you prepare?
Well, I prepared by mentally preparing myself and physically too.
And now here you are. How does it feel for you, Chris?
It's good, but it was nerve-wracking at first.
For sure. And you're a sophomore, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So here it is, you're a sophomore, you're a junior as well. You're a junior, Lizzie. In these leadership roles, you know, a lot of work is involved to get you all prepared, okay? What is the most difficult thing that you have to do regarding your positions and in the Raider Brigade? What's the most difficult for you?
The most difficult for me is when everybody's outside and it gets real hot. Everybody likes to have attitudes at each other.
Oh, do they?
It's very much, and it's kind of hard to deal with that sometimes because, you know, some people just want to go off on other people and can't have that. So,
Chris, that's me. That's why we're inside, Chris. I mean, that is why we're inside. If we were outside, Chris, you wouldn't be able to handle me, son. I'd be a hot mess, literally. And so for you, Lizzie, when you're dealing with all the heat, you're dealing with all the attitudes, you're dealing with all the, you know, you're not the boss of me kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, what has been the most challenging for you? And what's been the most rewarding?
Well, really outside, I don't exactly have much say, but I feel like I would say I have a pretty good relationship with every one of my sections, so
yeah,
if they want to clap at me, I'll clap back.
Oh, so you're going to give them the business. I can tell. And so here it is, guys. You know, we're here. You're here for the band camp, where this is where you're really having to put the work in. And, you know, we really want people to just really have that vested interest in what you all do, just knowing how hard you work in order for that finished product to be out there on the field. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Raider Brigade?
yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming and enjoying the show. We really appreciate all that support y'all give us. That's about it. Really.
I love it. Lizzie, what kind of message you want to give?
First of all, thanks, y'all. It's been great. I would like to say that, like, this school and, like, with the Raider Brigade and all of the band parents, there's so much spirit, there's so much love, and it's really, like, a great moment to be in. So just, like, thanks, and, like, keep it going, keep the love, like, it's amazing to just be surrounded by it all.
For sure. So. And congratulations to both of you in your positions. And we know that you're going to do a great job. Just take it easy. Just don't let them be out in the heat too much, Chris. Then you're going to have to, you know. But thank you for all that you do, how you invest in yourself as well as your peers for that great finished product with the Raider Brigade. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lizzie, and this is Chris.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Wind Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Wind Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
We invite y'all to come down to Holy Smokes Barbecue, Dublin's fresh everyday barbecue source. 1100 Hillcrest Parkway, 272 Ribs. You can place your orders online, dublinbbq.com. We're all about faith, family, and friends. And remember, life's too short to eat bad barbecue. We're so thankful for you, Dublin. You guys have been so good to us, and we just want to invite you guys just to come on and experience what we think good barbecue is.
We've got got two more great leaders, and they're going to share with us all about themselves. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Good to see you both. I'm going to talk with the senior first. Share with us. Tell us who you are, your family, and talk to us about your experience with the Raider Brigade.
I'm Morgan Barfield, and my mom is Candy Barfield. She actually is the nurse for our band, helps take care of all of us. I am tenor captain in percussion, and I've been in band since 5th grade.
Oh my!
And I've wanted to play tenor since I was probably 6 years old.
I love that. So, is your mom a musician?
She was in the band. She played clarinet.
Look at her. She can't get enough of it. She's still now. I love that. And so, Morgan, for you, you've been with, you've been a Raider for a long time. How have you seen yourself improve through the years? In what ways?
Definitely like socially. I've gained a lot of like experiences with people and met new people. Definitely a lot of new people, and learned how to communicate with new people and, enjoy life.
Yes, not take things so seriously, but at the same time, when it's business, you handle your business.
Oh, yes.
And so what about your leadership role now? Talk to us about that.
I am tenor captain. It's just me and one other tenor player, but I don't know, I was looking forward to being tenor captain. I really was. It's a great experience. I have so much fun with the other tenor that I'm with, and so much fun with percussion. It's great. It really is.
And now you're a senior. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna miss band camp?
I'm coming back.
Wait, what? Now, Morgan, explain that for us.
We always have a few like graduated people that come back, and help out the band and check on everyone, and I will definitely be out here during band camp checking on everyone.
I love that. You're like a mama bear, aren't you?
The fun aunt, but yeah.
Moms are fun, easy. Hey, son, how are you?
I'm good.
Talk to us, please.
All right. My name is Ian Malone. My parents are Mickey Malone and Valerie Malone. And I've been, just like Morgan, I've been in the band since 5th grade. Yeah. And I've always wanted to play singer when I got to high school. Ever since I've been to that first football game and saw the band, I knew that was what I wanted to do.
Do you find that, when the crowd's out there and y'all are hitting the field, that you just come alive? Are you like a whole different person then?
I feel like just the adrenaline rush is just incredible.
Oh my gosh. So, but how is this here just getting prepared for it? Going through the band camp, learning the new music. What's that like for you?
It's a similar feeling, just not quite as intense as having the crowd in front of you.
Yeah.
But it's just enjoyable. Everything, I love it.
And guys, the Raider Brigade has such a reputation, right? You all are part of an elite group, and now here it is in these leadership roles. How does that feel for you?
Well, ever since I got to high school, I saw the snare captain my freshman year, Mom Patel, and I thought, I want to be like him.
Wow.
I'm the co-captain this year. Our snare captain, she was sick today, so she couldn't make it, but...
Yeah. But here you are. And now listen, now people don't see all of this. Like they don't see all of you all being out in the heat trying to get it together, trying to learn the new music. And you've got a lot of new young people that are part of the brigade now. And now as a senior, Morgan, well, if you're the fun aunt, how do you help the younger ones, kind of get acclimated to things and to feel comfortable? Because sometimes they feel like a fish out of water when they're just coming into high school and you've got seniors all around.
I definitely joke a lot. I know when to be serious, but I also know that I was a lot more apt to warming up to people and listening to what they said when I could have a conversation with them about something that wasn't serious. Yeah. So I just try to, I use Candy as examples for how to march and stuff. So I try to be lighthearted and not like scare them away.
I love that so much. And here it is, you're talking about how you looked at the other leaders as you were coming up the ranks and seeing them as mentors. And now you're in a position of being a mentor. How do you help those younger ones? How do you help them not only learn the music and the steps, but how do you help them to be okay with themselves so that they can, for one, not be so nervous with the group?
Well, I try to just relate to them to begin with. I try to get to know them all and just become friends with them, because it's hard to teach somebody if they don't like you. So getting to know them and just
Just getting to know
encouraging them.
For sure, for sure. And now you all are truly, do you truly see that you all are a big family?
Yes, ma'am.
And so what do you all do for team building to kind of, like you say, to bridge those gaps and make sure that you all are having a good time, but you're handling your business at the same time?
Well, we do a lot of eating after things. We always
go out to eat at a restaurant before or after the games.
Okay, so y'all get around the table, get around the dinner
Yes.
table, talk things out.
Yes.
Get to know one another, cut up.
I love that. And so here it is, y'all are handling your business this week. Are you ready for this new season to come up?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you are. Now this is your senior, oh my gosh. This is your senior year, girl?
I know. It's not even real right now. I don't even know if I'm a senior or not. I have not figured it out if I'm a senior or not in my brain.
You better hurry up.
I know.
Anything that you all would like to say to your peers, the Raider Brigade, anything you'd like to say to the fans, your support system, the people that are the arms and the legs that help make sure you all have everything that you need? Anything you'd like to say?
I just want to thank all of the band members and the booster members who just help us be able to give joy to all the people at the football games.
For sure.
I definitely want to say thank you to all of my peers in the band for making these 4 years the experience that I had.
For sure.
A fun experience.
And thank you both for what you do. You're putting your heart and soul into what you love, that you've loved for so many years, and it's evident in the way that you lead and the performance that we see out there on the field. Thanks, Morgan. Thank you so much, Mr. Malone.
The weather's heating up here in Middle Georgia, and the deals are hot at Dublin Nissan. So when you come in, look for the red tag specials like this Nissan Altima or the new restyled 2024 Frontier. So come into Dublin Nissan during our red tag sale and take advantage of 0% financing or up to $10,000 savings off of MSRP.
At Dublin Nissan, get rates as low as 0% for 36 months on the Pathfinder.
And remember, Don sells Nissans well, only at Dublin Nissan.
Hi, I'm Brandy, and I would like to invite you to experience our newly renovated mammography suite at the Fairview Park Hospital Breast Center. Our breast center has its own dedicated entrance with a relaxing boutique-like waiting area. You can make your appointment online anytime at fairviewparkhospital.com or by calling 478-274-3919. Most appointments take 30 minutes or less, and we will have your results back to your doctor within 24 hours.
You know, we're having such a fun day here being a part of the Raider Brigade's band camp. I mean, behind the scenes, this is all where the grit and grime goes into making sure that they are perfection out there on the field. We've got two more great leaders with us. We're going to let them introduce themselves to you and tell us a little bit about them, their family, and their time as musicians. You ready, dear? Share with us.
My name is Carly Renfro. I'm percussion cymbal captain, and I'm a sophomore, which means 10th grade. And my mom, she is Missy Renfro. She was the first tuba player at the West Lawrence.
Did your mother give you some history lessons before you came up here to me to make sure you let us know that, didn't she? That's my girl. So, Carly, here it is. You're kind of like your mother's a musician. You're following in that footstep, being a part of the legacy of the Raider Brigade. How does that feel for you? What does that mean for you?
It feels great knowing that my mom and my brother also were both sousaphone. It feels great knowing that I can go to someone and ask them how did they get through it and how do they managed it.
And now you're a leader. And what grade are you in?
10th.
A sophomore. How does that feel for you? And was it very difficult for you to, I don't know if you auditioned or tried out whatever you had to do for this position? How was that like?
It was kind of difficult. It was scary at first, but then I just got through it, and I told myself that I can do it. I'm here for that.
For sure. And we've got Piper over here. Hi, Piper. I love y'all's name, okay? I mean, Carly, Piper, and Pat. Come on, parents. I love it. Piper, talk to us about you. You ready for it? All right, go for it.
My name's Piper Shane. I'm in 11th grade. I'm percussion bass captain.
My mom and dad are Rachel and Brian Shane, and they were in band in high school. My dad was a percussionist, so I kind of saw him doing that, I guess, and I decided to try it out.
Look at you. Look at this family line of musicians. And so when did you first start in the band?
I first started band in 5th grade, but I moved here in 8th. So
Okay,
I
so
started with him in 8th.
You transitioned from another district, and now here you are. How have you changed, or how have you improved as a musician?
I definitely used to be more shy when it comes to playing instruments in general.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a little more
Outgoing
not
now?
shy, outgoing now.
Look, you're coming out of your shell, your shirt, and everything now, Piper. You're like, I'm letting it all hang out. And so when you talk about being shy, when you talk about, the family legacy of musicians, and now here it is yourselves, there's got to be some sense of, absolute pride when you actually, you look out into the crowd, you got those uniforms on, you've had all your blood, your sweat, and tears through these band camps and getting ready. What feeling does that give you on Friday nights when you march out there on that field?
Well, it gives me I'm very, very happy to be there.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I pushed through it. And I'm glad that everyone can come and see us play all of that we've been through.
For sure.
And it's really fun out there.
And Piper, you say you've come out of your shell now. Are you a completely different person when it's Friday Night Lights? I mean, do you transform?
Mostly. I mean, I could definitely get a little more into it.
Yeah.
But I have really come out of my shell from when I started band. But yeah,
And
a
for
little bit.
being a leader, do you feel as though you've always been a leader, or, now becoming a leader, it's caused you to have to, kind of get things together a little bit?
I think growing up I wasn't really that much of a leader. But seeing everybody else, like my other captains and leaders in general, I think I've learned a lot from them, and
Piper, you've evolved, haven't you?
Yeah,
The evolution of Piper coming to a stadium near you. And so, what message do you all want to give? Because we're so grateful for the support system that you all have. It is tremendous, the support that you have, and what it means for families and friends to be able to be there and to witness what you do. Anything you'd like to say?
I say just make sure that you talk to yourself, and make sure you go through things and talk to your parents about things that you're not understanding, and make sure you come down to Raider Brigade. It's fun.
So you gave a double message to the. What message would you like to give to your peers or to the family and friends and the support system that you all have?
I guess just thank you for all the help. And I guess my peers, have fun.
For sure.
Don't be so,
Uptight.
Uptight, there we go.
Yeah. Come out of your shirt a little bit.
Yeah. There we go, that's perfect.
Come out of your shell a little bit.
Yeah, just have fun.
So listen, congratulations to you both in the position that you are. It's lovely to see how you are progressing, how you're evolving, how you're coming out of the shells that you're in, and how you're being a help and a blessing to your peers in the leadership roles you're in. Any last words? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Carly, and we've got the evolution of Piper.
Well, trucking is a 7 days a week, 24 hours a day operation. So there's a tremendous need for the logistics field, for drivers and mechanics to work on. Fred had a desire to be a mechanic. We encouraged him to seek some additional training that's offered through OFTC, which he did. What he learned at OFTC has just taken his job and his performance to another level.
We've got the senior classmen here. When you think about the Raider Brigade, you think about the many years that these young people have been a part of it, and now you got the seniors. Hey, guys. Hey. Oh my gosh, their last band camp in high school. We're gonna let you guys talk to us a little bit, okay? We're gonna start with you, with your short self. You ready for us, baby?
Yes,
Talk to us.
My name's Addison. I'm a senior. My parents are Casey and Brian Carter. My dad played trumpet when he was in high school. And he's just kind of passed that on to me. So
Wonderful. Now, Addison, when did you first start being a musician, and when did you start with the Raider Brigade?
I started playing in band in 5th grade.
Oh my gosh. You know, we talk about that feeder program where you start in elementary school and you work your way up. How has that helped you?
I feel like I've grown as a musician. It's really helped me throughout all the stages of my life to grow with myself.
And now you're a leader in a leadership position. What does that feel like? And of course, this being your senior year.
I just feel like I can use my leadership position to serve the others through with my wisdom and with my knowledge of the past years.
Addison, you're so wise. A wise one. I love that. All right, now we're going to segue to my left. Well.
We meet again.
We meet again. Share with us, son.
I am Rhett Cooper. I'm the saxophone section leader here at the Raider Brigade, and my parents are Lee and Dwayna Cooper, and they have all dabbled in music, but I'm the one that stuck with it the longest.
Look at you, Rhett. You're such a pioneer. Now, Rhett, this is your senior year, man. You have been on this train a long time. When did you start as a musician, and what instruments do you play?
Well, the first time I started doing anything really musical would probably be, I believe it was 4th grade when I joined the elementary school choir. And then I transitioned from choir to band. And then I transitioned in 5th grade. And then I slowly have been easing my way back into singing as well.
I love that. You know, I've heard you sing. You're singing like it. When you all were at the nursing homes and at the assisted living during Christmas time, and I mean, the way you all belted out those songs, you saw how I looked at you. I said, boy, you better get it. And so here it is. You're so musically inclined. Where does this come from, Rhett?
Well, truly, its origin is a mystery to me as well, but I have always just found it to be something that there's a given time of day where I can go to a room and happily create something amazing.
You know, and for you being this creative artist that you are, and I know you can get a little wacky. We done that. Oh, child. We I have had to calm you down sometimes, haven't I, Red? Am I right about it?
You're a little bit right,
And now your senior year, what does all of this feel like for you? Because I know you've got so many young people that are looking up to you and in this leadership position you're in.
Well, when I first started at the high school specifically, I looked up and I saw these people in leadership, these seniors, and I was like, if I could just be them someday. And at this point, I am them. And I'm noticing it's not all as amazing. I'm like, I still feel a little bit like, what am I doing here? Right. But really, being my senior year, it feels like I'm coming to the end of a journey and then starting my next journey into college.
For sure. And you know what's so beautiful about this, of just seeing how you've transitioned, your personality, how you bring that to the table with your skill set. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Ooh, I'm acting like your mama, Dwayna. Let me calm down. Hey, baby girl, talk to us, okay?
My name's Michaela. I'm the daughter of Alexis and James Hughes, and they both were in band when they were in high school. My dad played the clarinet, and then my mom played the flute.
Oh, my gosh, girl. Are you following into your parents' footsteps?
I am. I'm actually, I play the flute now, so.
Oh, my Lord. Aren't you a preacher's kid?
I am.
Oh, Lord, the pressure is on. Now, do you play instruments at church?
I did, but now I'm in our youth choir.
Sing. You sing too?
Not really.
Okay, never mind. Guys, your senior year, this is so exciting when you think about it. And, and I know how it gets when y'all get ready for band camp. You got to get your nerves right?
Yes.
You got to get your spirits together, okay? Get your attitudes in check, because that heat is going to pull some stuff out of you.
Yeah, it is.
And, you got a lot of young members now, How do you see yourself as a leader, and what do you do to try to help the younger ones get acclimated to being a part of this Raider Brigade and really take the pride in it?
I think I put myself in their shoes. I've been there before. I know it's all overwhelming. I know all the things that they've gone through. So I just think of what I needed an upperclassman to say to me when I was going through those things, and I kind of use that as my guide.
I love that. So here it is. You're taking everything that you've, gone through yourself and your experience, and you're using it now as a leader. What about you, Ms. Hughes?
So I know what it feels like to be that freshman, coming up, you're scared. And so when they came up, I wanted to make sure they knew, they had a friend here just in case they needed it. And I just, make sure they know, yes, you're going to mess up. You're human. But I don't want them to put too much pressure on yourself because you can do that your freshman year.
For sure. And Rhett, you're the life of the party, baby. And so here it is. In the leadership position, how do you transition from, that person that makes everybody laugh, that just brings the family together, but to really say, hey, we've got to get this thing together. We've got to nail it down so that there are no, we have it together when we're on that field. What do you do?
Well, my first step in the process is just clearly communicating, just making sure everybody knows what's going on. And it's been especially easy this year because all of our new people in the saxophone section, I don't know how they're doing it because I was way worse than them at the time. I'm honestly kind of amazed. They're making my job easy, honestly.
I love that. You guys, it's so great to see you all and to see how you flourished and now in your senior year. So we're going to be spending a lot of time together this year. So you're going to be able to have an opportunity to gather those thoughts, look back in retrospect of, how your experience has been in high school. This senior year is very important for y'all, and our eyes are on you. Any last words from you three?
I say just make sure you, take everything, just make sure that you have the best time because you will look back and you'll be like, oh, I've made so many friendships from this band, and I'm so glad to take them to college.
For sure. What do you want to say, Brett?
Well, I think it's important to remember that while a lot of people view senior year almost with fear, some view it with excitement, it's always best to remember it this kind of stage as the turning point from one step into another, not necessarily an end of one and the beginning of another.
For sure. I love that because this season here, your senior year is a season, and once you leave here, you're going to transition. It's going to be the next chapter for all things Red. What do you want to say?
Just persevere because things can be hard, but the good times far outweigh the bad times. So just push through because it'll get better.
I love that. Congratulations to each of you in your leadership roles. We know that you're going to be great, and I cannot wait to see you on that field. Thank you.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
It has truly been a great day, just having an opportunity to speak with some of the leaders here, being a part of the band for band camp. We've got 3 more leaders, 10th, 11th grade. Who's the senior?
Me.
Little Mama. All right, we're going to start with the sophomore over here. How you doing, son?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. So I want you to introduce yourself to us. Tell us who you are, your family, right? And let's talk about your experience as a musician, what instrument you play or instruments, and how does it feel for you being a sophomore and a leader in the brigade? You ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
My name is Aiden Johnson. My parents' name are Michael and Candy Johnson. My mom was in the band back in '96 as a clarinet.
Look at that.
And I've kind of followed suit with her. I've been playing since 2nd grade.
Aiden, I bet she's so proud of you, isn't she?
Yeah, she's back there right now.
Wait a minute. Your mama's here?
Yeah, she's here.
What is her job? Is she a part of the booster?
Yeah, she goes to the booster meeting. She's like the acting nurse here.
Okay,
because she works at the hospital, so she's helping out with any medical emergencies.
I love that, Aiden. So now here it is, you're one of the leaders. How does that feel for you as a sophomore? Was that something difficult for you?
It definitely puts me in the spotlight because not many people see a sophomore as a section leader, but I've kind of worked my way up there.
And so for you, do you find is it easy for you to be a leader, to lead your peers, or is it something that you have to really work on?
It's not that difficult. It's really fun. Like, I get to help the freshmen that just came in. Like, they're doing really good.
Yeah. Have you had to deal with any attitude problems?
Not yet so far.
You know how to handle it though, right?
Yes.
We got this senior. Hey, little mama. What's
Hello.
up? Oh, my gosh. You a senior. Talk to us, baby.
It's just, I'm Charisma Wright. I'm baritone section leader. My mom's Carissa Wright. She was in the color guard back when she was in high school, and she just really encouraged me to do something. Because during elementary, I wasn't really doing anything, wasn't in anything. She was like, join band, and I just picked baritone.
And so what has your experience been like?
It's been really fun. This year and the years past, it's just, this year's kind of been chill because I'm the section leader. I remember past years, it was really, really tough and really hard on myself.
And now here it is in the position that you're in. How does it feel for you to have your peers to look up to you?
It's hard sometimes because I am not the best to look off of sometimes, but I had to change and learn.
Being in a leadership role, it causes you to kind of change. It causes you to really, look at yourself in the mirror to say, okay, I've got young people, or I've got my peers looking up to me. I've got to make sure I've got things in check.
Yes, I just had to remember why I was picked for this role and what I need to do to improve on that.
That's right. Very good. Look at that self-assessment. You know where it's at. What's going on?
What's up?
Talk to us, son.
Hello, my name's Man Patel, and my parents are Navdeep and Deepali Patel. They weren't really in band, but my brother, Jay, he played trombone, followed his footsteps. I'm playing trombone now.
How does it feel, following in your big brother's footsteps?
Feels good, doing what he did, section leader, helping freshmen.
Now, did you always think that you wanted to be one of the section leaders?
Coming in as a freshman, I was like looking up to section leaders, and it was quite fascinating how they control their entire section. And I was thinking that one day I'll try to be section leader, and here I am.
So how do we differentiate between your brother's leadership and then yourself? What's different about you two?
I feel like my brother's more strict than I am. I'm more relaxed, but when we're out on the field, I know how to get people together and set people straight if they get attitudes.
You hear that, don't you, sophomore? Got to set them straight. And guys, the band camp, when you've had, I don't know, how's your summer been going, but then it's like just getting ready for band camp. How do you get yourself motivated to okay, I can't be vegging out. I've got to get ready because we're getting ready for our season. What do you do to prepare yourself for band camp and then for this season?
Really, I just do a lot of activities over the summer. Like I went to church camp, golf camp, just outside a lot, so I get prepared for the heat because it's hot today.
So you can handle this heat?
Oh yeah, it's no biggie.
Oh my. What about you? How have you prepared your heart and your mind for this band camp and this season?
Just to continuously be around people who can work well with each other and know how to guide people, but also know how to, put them in their place and know how to fix them.
For sure. And now listen, guys, this season right here, we're looking forward to it. Is there anything that you're most looking forward to about this season?
I'm ready to play the stand tunes. Those get me hyped.
You get hyped, don't you?
I get hyped.
Do you transform out there, Mr. Patel?
Yes, ma'am. I go crazy.
What about you, son?
I'm just ready for the Friday night adrenaline.
Are you?
The halftime show, just the adrenaline rush, really.
You transform too, don't you?
Yeah.
What you excited about, this being your senior year?
Just being on the field for the last time, kind of relishing the spotlight and knowing this is why I picked this and being happy about it.
For sure. Well, we cannot wait to see you all on the field. Keep pushing, being the leaders that we know that you can be, so that we can see you perform so well out there on the field. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing. third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
Ask Curry Maffin Insurance in Dublin and Augusta if auto owners make sense for you.
When you think about the Raider Brigade, you cannot forget the dance line and the color guard. I mean, these young ladies here are part of that beautiful ensemble that you see on the field, and it brings it all together. All right, girls, y'all doing all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all are making it through your camp?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to start with you, the senior here. Tell us who you are. Tell us about your family and what you do here, being a part of the brigade, and your experience being a leader.
My name is Sophia Abrake. I am the head captain for the color guard. My parents are Charles and Sarah Abrake, and they didn't really do anything with the band, really. They're kind of boring.
How are you calling your parents out during this?
They didn't do anything in high school.
All right, baby. Sophia, go ahead.
And just my role within the brigade and the guard itself is a lot, but it's rewarding in its own way, because I mean, I get to teach the girls that I've known since my freshman year, and I get to teach freshmen and everyone else that's underclassmen.
And now, Sophia, you're a senior now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How does it feel like this is like your last camp for high school?
It's honestly it's kind of sad. Granted, band camp is hot and it's long and it's sometimes not like the most exciting, but it will be sad next year when I don't have anything to do and I'm out of school.
Oh, and don't get boring now. Don't turn it to your parents. I love that. Thank you so much. All right, young lady, talk to us.
My name is Auden Williams. My parents are Constantine Williams and Christopher Timmons. My mother did color guard growing up in high school. My dad didn't do anything.
Do y'all realize how y'all are throwing your parents under the bus? I mean, I'm sure he probably did something. He went to school, right?
Yes.
Now, Autumn, for you, how does it feel for you being a part of the dance line? How long have you been a dancer?
When I was little, I did dance, but I kind of got out of it, but I done jumped back into it starting freshman year, and I'm really glad that I did this. It's really fun.
And so what is your leadership role?
I am co-captain of the West Lawrence High School Dance Sapphire team.
Now, you seem a little soft-spoken. You know how to wrangle them in, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet you do. Oh, this one right here. Hey, baby girl.
Hi, Miss Pat.
Talk to me.
My name is Madison Bonsignor. My mom is Latanya Bonsignor, and my dad is Armand Bonsignor. My mom she played the clarinet, and she was on the drill team. I think y'all had back then, yes. Well, she used to always say, yes, Madison. I was a dancer back then, too. Yeah. And my dad didn't really do anything back then, but yeah.
I love how y'all are so positive about your family and your parents. But think about it. Here it is. You girls are doing what you love. And, you girls have been dancing for a long time. You've been a part of the auxiliary color guard for a long time. When you think about what it means for you all now, in the leadership roles that you're in, and knowing that you've got other girls that are looking up to you, I mean, that's a mantle that you're having to carry. And what do you want to say about that?
I would like to say,
how does it feel having other girls look up to you?
It's really nervous because as a co-captain, you're really trying to help out and stuff and really help them and stuff, and it's kind of hard and nervous because you don't want to mess up or whatever.
And you're soft-spoken, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to have to get them to that. You might have to get them this season, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But you can handle it. What about you? How does it feel with you?
With me, it's honestly kind of great because I used to look up to people and want to be like them. So it's good that now I have the opportunity to do that with the younger ones, the new ones, and I just want to be able to make a good example for them and for them to not beat themselves about it. You're gonna get it at the end of the day, and it just takes time.
It does. I love that. And so for you, Sophia, you're a senior. Do you have any freshmen?
Yeah, our whole team is basically rookies this year.
Now, how do you, as a leader, make sure that the rookies, the ones first starting out, are getting it, that are feeling confident in themselves to be able to do what needs to be done on that field?
Well, when we're learning a routine or stand tunes, we always make sure to show them first so that they know what it should look like in the end. And then we take it step by step, and we go over it a few times and make sure that they have it down. And then we encourage them to ask questions. Because, I mean, if you're lost, then there's nothing you can do unless you ask questions.
And so you all encourage that.
Yes.
What do you want to say to your teammates, your peers? Because we want them, people sitting in the stands watching you, they're expecting perfection, right? But there's a lot that you all have to do to prepare for being on that field. And it can get very discouraging when you think about the underclassmen and getting it, making sure that they get it and being up to par with ones who've been doing it for so long. So what do you want to say to your peers?
I would like to say work hard, don't give up, practice, always practice, and believe in yourself.
Don't give up. It takes time. You're going to get it at the end of the day. I was in your shoes, so I understand how it feels, and that at the end of the day, go out there and have fun and do your best.
For sure. Sophia?
Definitely, obviously do your best like you said, and then don't be afraid to ask questions to make sure that you got it down, and just have fun. It's nerve-wracking when you go on the field for the first time, but once you're out there and you've been out there for a while, it's like the highlight of our football season for me.
For sure it is. Well, listen, ladies, thank you so much for sharing with us today. Congratulations to the leadership roles that you have, because we know to whom much is given, much is definitely required of you, but we know that you're in the positions that you need to be in. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful day, just having the opportunity to meet some of the leaders here that are a part of the Raider Brigade, whether it's the band, auxiliaries, where it's dance and color guard. These young ladies and these young men work tirelessly to make sure that they have a beautiful finished product when you see them out there on the field. So thank you all for your love and support that you give them. Encourage them along the way. It's not easy, but at the same time, I know that it gives you all, just like it gives us, great joy to see our young people doing something that they love so much. All right, anything else, girls? You think we got it?
Yeah, we got it.
We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time we have here for Team Lawrence, where we continue to grow great students.
Go